about a quarter-mile away from where we first saw the struggle with the turkey and the bobcat. Followed the bobcat as it worked its way in different elevations in a north-south back-and-forth pattern until I saw tracks keying in on some random blood spots in the snow. It wasn't too long before I saw turkey tracks, and then a red fox changing direction to follow the scent and abandoning it. Here's the final resting place of our turkey. You can see that there's scat, some turkey poop right there on the snowbank. Right. This is where the bird was plucked. And over here is where the cat dragged it. Very little blood. Very little blood. Hoping to find some remains. I'm going to spiral out. This place is just crisscrossed with bobcat sign. So the problem isn't finding bobcat tracks. There's one right by my foot, right? It's finding the tracks that will take me to the carcass if there's any left. I wouldn't be surprised if coyote and fox came in to take that away. All these tracks here, back and forth, coming to the same feeding site. The reason this place in the swamp is good for cat is there's a high elevation on this fallen log. It's got lots of detail. So we've got a fallen log back here, some blowdown, some canopy. Cats love to see all around, and they use vantage points. And in a swamp, something as small as an elevation rise of 2 or 3 feet like this fallen log here is enough. And they also like to have cover too, to slink away. I found some fresh tracks slinking away to the south. If I can't find the turkey, I'll see if I can follow them. You can see that fractured main shaft on that feather where a meat eater's teeth punctured and tore. Canines tend to puncture and tear at a consistent angle. And there's another one right over here. You can see it's a different angle. The main shaft is bent and tweaked from pulling with sharp meat-eating teeth. But it's not a consistent angle with the one we just saw. And all of these, let's get some real close ones here. All of these feathers, and I didn't pile these up, these are how I found them, are shredded and torn at the base from bobcat teeth puncturing and tearing. There's a really good one right there. I am going to pick one up in a little bit from the site and bring it back to show the apprentices. But check these out. All of these feathers have been removed by sharp bobcat teeth. And you can see how it's all shattered. See that? There's some shattered bone right next to the tracks. I think I'm going to follow this trail of the many here. It seems to be cautiously circling around and heading out back to the ridgeline. I tried to approach this space from an unexpected angle. Most humans would come in from the opposite side, take advantage of the noise the apprentices might make coming down to try to find me, distract this cat, maybe get a good shot on video. Bobcat sat here today. The snow hasn't refrozen. The compression is still pretty tight, clean. The cool thing is he faces the ridgeline but doesn't go forward from here. He spins around, turns back on his own trail that heads out, indicating that this is not a young adolescent. This is an old-timer. It's been seasoned, so using this log as a way to cover his movement back into the swamp and reapproaching. I'm feeling he squirted out of here at my approach.